Have you ever stopped to think about what it really means for someone born into this like massive legacy, carrying a name everyone knows, and then they don't just live up to it, they actually build something even bigger globally. It's a huge amount of pressure, right? A really unique challenge, but when someone pulls it off, it's genuinely fascinating to watch. So today we're doing a deep dive into exactly that kind of journey. We're talking about Junior NTR, an actor who, in so many ways, has stepped beyond his legendary family history to become this global force himself. Our mission, basically, is to pull out the most important bits from all the material. We've looked at his bio, career highlights, personal stuff. We want to give you a kind of shortcut to really getting a handle on this star. And honestly, we found some pretty surprising things about his range, his reach. I think it might make you see his career a bit differently. Okay, so to really get Junior NTR's story, we have to start right at the beginning. His family background, it's remarkable. He was born Nandamuri Taraka Rama Rao Jr., May 20, 1983, Hyderabad, Telangana, though, yeah, everyone knows him as Junior NTR. His father, Nandamuri Harikrishna, he was an actor and a politician, too. Right.
And his mother's Shalini Bhaskar Rao. But the real kicker, the legacy, it comes from his grandfather.
The legendary N.T. Rama Rao.
Exactly. Actor, icon, former chief minister of Andhra Pradesh. I mean, that's just an extraordinary starting point for anyone's career, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. What's really striking is just the sheer weight of that Nandamuri name in Telugu cinema, in politics. It's huge. It's not just fame. It's like a multi-generational institution, almost a dynasty, you could say.
Wow.
So imagine being born into that. The expectation from day one, it's immense. He went to Vinyan College in Hyderabad, education-wise. And his language skills are pretty notable, fluent in Telugu, English, and Hindi.
That's useful.
Definitely. And on the personal side, he married Lashmi Pranathi back in 2011. They've got two sons, Apairam and Pargavram.
Okay. But his actual journey onto the screen, it started way earlier than a lot of people probably realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, he debuted as a child actor way back in '91. A film called Brahmarshi Vishwamitra.
Okay, I didn't know it was that early. But his first lead role, that came about 10 years later, 2001, Ninu Chudalani.
Right. And if you look at the bigger picture, his real breakthrough, it happened almost immediately after that. Same year, 2001, Student Number One. And this wasn't just, a hit film. Critically, it was directed by S.S. Rajamouli.
Ah, the Rajamouli connection right from the start.
Exactly. That collaboration kicked off super early. And, well, we know how important that became later. Even then, in those early films, his raw talent was just undeniable. Powerful performances, sure. But specifically, that intensity he has, the way he uses his eyes and his dancing. It wasn't just energetic. It was this kind of unique blend.
Yeah, like precision and flair.
Yeah, like classical precision mixed with this explosive modern style. It really made him stand out, even back then.
And from that point, Student Number One, his film list just shows the steady climb, doesn't it?
Totally.
So, I mean, look at these. Adi in 2002, Simhadri in 2003, Yamadongo 2007, Brindavanam 2010.
All big ones.
Then Temper in 2015, Janatha Garage 2016, Aravinda Samitha Veera Raghava in 2018. It's just hit after hit.
And what's interesting about that period, I think, isn't just the success rate.
Right.
It's how he kept kind of pushing boundaries, taking on different kinds of roles. Okay. He wasn't just playing it safe.
Showcasing different sides of his talent.
Exactly. Which leads to, the big question. How does a huge national star go properly global?
Right.
And for Junior NTR, a massive part of that answer has to be RRR 2022, that international monster hit.
Again with Rajamouli.
Yeah. His role as Komram Bhim in that film,
yeah,
it was just, wow, pivotal. The film's impact globally was enormous. The Oscar win for Best Song helped, of course.
Definitely raised its profile.
And it just catapulted Junior NTR to this whole new level of fame, national, international, everywhere. But it's also interesting, you mentioned his versatility earlier.
Yeah.
He also hosted Big Boss Telugu the first season back in 2017.
Oh, right. I remember that.
And he got tons of praise for it.
Yeah.
Showed he could do more than just act on screen.
Yeah, that hosting gig really surprised some people, I think. It showed a different kind of charisma. And speaking of different talents, he's actually a playback singer, too.
He is, yeah.
He's sung on a few tracks, like Follow Follow from Nanaku Pramatho.
I know that one.
And Rakasi from Hopasa. It's kind of an unusual skill set to combine with that level of intense acting, isn't it?
It really is. And, what's compelling when you look at his whole career is the sheer amount of recognition he's gotten.
The awards, yeah.
Multiple Filmfare Awards South, Nandi Awards, SEMA Awards. I mean, the list goes on. And that's before you even get to the huge international acclaim from RR.
Right.
But beyond the trophies, people consistently talk about his dedication, his work ethic. And apparently, he's quite humble, despite the stardom. Maintains a really strong connection with his fans.
So that comes across.
Yeah. And he's pretty active in philanthropy, social causes, too.
Yeah.
And, of course, with that family background, there's always going to be some political influence, or at least perception of it.
Sure, it's unavoidable.
But it seems his primary focus, certainly in recent years, has been squarely on acting and entertainment.
Okay, so he's got this incredible body of work behind him, global recognition. Where does he go from here? What's next for Junior NTR after something as massive as RRR?
Well, his upcoming projects look really interesting. They seem to signal a very deliberate strategic move to expand even further.
Okay.
First, there's Devara, Part 1. That's described as a big-budget action drama directed by Koratala Siva.
High expectations for that one, I bet.
For sure. But maybe even bigger, strategically speaking, for his global reach, is his move into Bollywood.
Ah, right. War 2.
Exactly. He's starring opposite Hrithik Roshan in War 2. That's his official indie film debut. And as part of the YRF Spy Universe, which, for anyone listening who doesn't know, is this huge interconnected series of spy movies from Yash Raj films. Think like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for Indian spy thrillers.
Wow. Okay, so that places him right inside a massive established franchise.
Precisely. Opens him up to a whole different enormous audience base.
Yeah.
It's a really significant move.
So when you step back and look at it all, what does this whole journey mean? Junior NTR's path is just, it's pretty exceptional. He navigated that huge pressure, that legacy name, and evolved into this multi-talented performer, actor, singer, TV host. And now, yeah, a truly global presence, especially post-RRR.
Yeah, if you connect it to the bigger picture, his career doesn't just show off his own talent and, frankly, sheer hard work.
Right.
It also kind of mirrors how Indian cinema itself is changing, isn't it? Reaching these much wider international audiences. And he just keeps showing this incredible knack for blending really powerful, deep performances with that kind of mass appeal that just works everywhere.
It's a rare combination.
It really is.
So thinking about that trajectory and these huge international projects coming up, like War 2, what kind of impact do you think Junior NTR might have on how the world sees Indian cinema in the next few years? And I guess, what other boundaries could he possibly break? Where does he go next?